Have you ever wondered why some traders seem to win consistently while so many others just struggle? You probably think they've got some secret strategy, right? Well, what if I told you you're wrong? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on what it really takes to succeed. And spoiler alert, it's all in your head.
Okay, let's just dive right in. Let's tackle the one big question that I'm guessing probably brought you here in the first place. The one that keeps so many aspiring traders staring at the ceiling at night.
And there it is. We've all been here, haven't we? Staring at the screen after a couple of bad trades, just wondering, what am I doing wrong? It is so easy to blame your strategy, to go looking for another indicator. But the real problem? Well, it's usually a lot closer to home.
So, if finding the Holy Grail strategy isn't the answer, what is holding most traders back? It really boils down to one simple but incredibly powerful idea. The problem isn't what's in your trading platform. It's what's going on in your own mind.
I mean, think about it for a second. We are drowning in information, right? More indicators, more news, more videos than ever before in history. And yet, traders keep making the exact same emotional mistakes over and over. Until we get a handle on our own behavior, all that extra info just becomes noise. It actually makes things worse, not better.
This right here. This perfectly captures that internal tug-of-war that every single trader faces. On one side, you've got your logical brain. That's the part that carefully built your trading plan. But on the other side, you've got your emotional heart, which just reacts on impulse when the pressure is on. And that clash, that's where the battle is won or lost.
Just look at the two sides of this coin. Your plan, it's logical, it's back-tested, it has a proven edge. It's brilliant. But then there's the execution. And what happens there? It gets totally hijacked by these powerful emotions. You know, that fear of missing out, or FOMO, greed, ego, impatience. A perfect strategy is absolutely worthless if your emotions are the ones clicking them out.
So this is the really crucial part. We have to understand why this happens. Why does our behavior so often betray our own best plans? Well, it all comes down to this fundamental conflict between the way our minds are wired and the way the market actually works.
Let's break this down because it's so important. The market is pure, random chaos. It's total uncertainty where literally anything can happen next. Our brains, though, they are wired for the complete opposite. They evolved over thousands of years to find patterns, to seek control, and to crave certainty, all to keep us safe. You see the problem? It's a perfect storm for making emotional mistakes.
And this mismatch, this is the lightning strike that starts the whole emotional storm. When the market does its thing and refuses to give us that certainty our brain is screaming for, our emotions just grab the steering wheel. We start chasing trades, we hesitate, we panic sell, not because we don't know enough, but because our behavior takes over.
Okay, so if the problem is behavioral, then the solution can't be just another technical indicator or some new strategy we find online. The solution has to be architectural. We're talking about rebuilding our mental framework from the ground up.
This means we have to make a fundamental shift in our goal. We have to stop trying to predict the market. You know, professionals don't have crystal balls. We need to start focusing on managing ourselves within the market's chaos. It's about building a resilient mental structure that can actually withstand all that uncertainty.
And this mental structure, it's built on 4 essential pillars. It all starts with a solid foundation of psychology. Then comes risk management. That's all about survival. Third, you absolutely need a statistical edge, a real, provable advantage. And fourth, you need a repeatable system to execute that edge. Every single one of these is critical. If one is weak, the whole thing can come crashing down.
So how in the world do you build these pillars? Well, it's not a quick fix. It's not a weekend seminar. It's a structured, year-long journey. Let's take a look at the blueprint for it. This journey is broken down into 4 distinct phases. Quarter 1 is all about psychology. You have to master yourself before you even try to master the market. Quarter 2 is all about risk and survival, building up your financial defenses. Then, in Quarter 3, you forge your tools, developing your unique edge and system. And finally, Quarter 4 is all about reinforcing everything for long-term consistency. You see, each step builds on the last. Nothing is rushed and nothing is skipped.
So what's the end result of a journey like this? You don't just learn some new information. You gain the actual traits of a professional trader. The ability to stay calm when the market is going crazy. The discipline to protect your capital like it's your job, because it is. The focus to follow a process instead of just acting on a whim. and the clarity to see this as a long-term career, not a get-rich-quick lottery ticket.
To really make this work, the approach has to be methodical. It's simple, one lesson a week, and you have to watch them in order because each one is a building block for the next. The real key, though, is to apply these ideas slowly and, this is the most important part, measure your behavior, not just your profit and loss. The real question is, are you becoming more disciplined? That's the only metric that truly matters.
So here's the bottom line. This isn't a shortcut. It's a real commitment to building a real, lasting skill. If you are serious about playing the long game in the markets, then your journey starts right now, one brick, 1 week at a time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get notified about exciting new content.